guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So for today's video, I'm going to be sharing 23 things I learned at 23. I have done this trend previously, like I think 2 other times. This is my 3rd year doing this. It's been a trend all over YouTube and I'm so excited to do it again. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Let me know in the comments what you guys want to see from me next. If you want to keep up with me every day, you can follow all my socials, link down below. Don't forget to like and subscribe, press that bell icon to be notified every time I post, and let's get started. So like I was saying before, I have done this trend previously, like 2 other years, and I felt like I should do it again because it's kind of fun to watch back and see how my mindset has changed, or like what lessons I've learned that have altered my list. I already made a list on my phone I've been working on for a couple days now, so let's get right into it. So number 1 is don't compare your chapter 1 to someone else's chapter 10. Obviously that is easier said than done, but we all kind of do that, especially now with today with social media. I feel like that's so easy to just scroll on someone's page and just say, oh, they have it all done, they have a successful business, they have all this. We don't know what struggles they've had to deal with to get to that point. So I always try to think about that while looking. Like, it's okay to look and, you know, admire what they have done, but we also have to remember that they didn't show anything that or what they dealt with on the day-to-day basis. Number 2 is try something new every year. That has definitely been a goal I set every year, but I have been doing well with it because every summer me and my boyfriend have tried to do some type of activity that we've never done before. So this year was paddleboarding. I was terrified that I was going to fall off the whole time, and I did it and I did not fall, so I was very proud of myself. I think the year before that I did parasailing. Before that I did jet ski. Like I try to like do a strange or scary activity that I've always admired the people who did, but was always too scared to do it. It doesn't have to be a summer activity, but that's just kind of something that we kind of made a tradition, and I'm so proud of myself that I've done or kept up with. Number 3 is stop judging yourself. Another one that's easier said than done. I catch myself staring myself in the mirror for like a while and just pinpointing things I don't like, which everybody does that, but I was watching this show recently and people were just on a dating show and they had to name something that they liked about themselves, and I was like, I don't even know what I would say, which is sad to say because this is the body I was born with and I should be proud to have it. So I've been trying to look at myself and say, you know what, you do have a cute nose, you do have nice lips. Like, try to also look at yourself and find things that you do enjoy that makes you unique and work it. Number 4 is surround yourself with people you look up to. I had a lot of friends that I felt like were very negative, and I kind of distanced myself from them, and it got lonely and I missed the friendship. But at the same time, I felt like I wasn't comfortable with being myself, and I felt like kind of judged, and I didn't like that. So I've been trying to put myself in situations where I feel like the most comfortable, and also looked up to the people around me and just the things they've done. I mean, it's hard to get to that point, but I feel like I've done pretty well with it, and if I notice that people around me are just changing, it's okay to step back from that friendship. Number 5 is say it into the universe. I've been doing that a lot lately, and I feel like I've noticed a change in my attitude. Like, I'll only be putting out positive things, or like, for example, I saw this quote on TikTok. It was, I am so lucky everything works out for me, and this girl said that she would say it like every day, and she noticed that things that usually don't happen to her have, and which that happened to me. I said that, went to a casino this year and wasn't planning on spending any money. I was just going with my boyfriend, and I went and they had a free $25 for me to play, even though I already had an account there. Out of nowhere, he didn't have one, a couple other people I know didn't have it. I did. I played it. I walked out with $70. And there's been a few other times like that where it actually works out, and usually I'm not a person who wins at things. I usually walk out empty-handed, and I'm fine with that. But I was just so surprised that I've been recently like lucky with things like that, like little things. Believe the phrase that I'm saying. Number 6 is just go for it. Sometimes I overthink situations and think of the worst, and that kind of holds me back, and I still do that to this day, but at the same time I try to think, well, what could happen? So it could go either way, and I won't be disappointed if it doesn't work out, but at the same time, you never know until you try. Number 7 is clothes sizes don't matter. Nobody can see which size you're wearing. They're looking at you, they're looking at how the clothes fit you. So it doesn't matter if you're a 6 or a 16. As long as you look confident, you're comfortable, and you're working it, nobody's gonna be like, that is definitely a 14. That is so gross. Like, nobody's gonna look at that. Nobody can see the sizes you're wearing. So it does not matter, when you're buying it, you're like, oh, like, come on, why did I go up a size? But those jeans look 10 times better on me, so who cares? Number 8 is start a capsule wardrobe. A lot of people have been talking about this, but just having staple pieces that will go with everything and just mix match, because everybody wants like the latest trends and everything, and I mean, sometimes I get caught up in it too, but at the same time, I want staple pieces that can just go with anything, because when you have those like trendy patterns and everything, they don't last forever. Nobody's gonna be wearing that in years from now, and also that doesn't go with everything. So I've been definitely trying to find like thrifted pieces that I know will last me a while, like a leather coat, like a really nice thick leather coat, not a cheaply made fast fashion one. Nice jeans, like a solid colored jeans with no rips, some with rips, a plain just trench coat, just like stuff like that. It's definitely made a difference with always having an outfit. Number 9 is no screen time before bed. I have been struggling this year with trying to go to sleep right away, because I will scroll before I go to bed and then try to lay there, and I just have like a million thoughts. My head's still going. I'm still thinking about the last thing I saw, and I can't sleep at night. It is so bad. So I've been trying to do it to a time point. Like, I'll have my sleep alarm on, and then my phone will say like 15 minutes before you need to go to bed. I gotta put it away. Put everything away, plug it in, away from my bed, away from me, so I can get a good night's sleep. Number 10 is treat yourself every once in a while. I feel like I kind of like punish myself, and I'm like, no desserts, nothing. Like, be good, so then you feel good. But at the same time, I feel like it makes me want a dessert or something unhealthy even more, and the craving just gets higher. So every once in a while, I will, you know, go for a boba or make myself a dessert at home, and I don't go up 1,000 pounds. Like, it's not gonna like completely destroy me, but it definitely, every once in a while, indulge in your craving. Number 11 is don't punish yourself for having a bad day. I definitely have done that a lot, and I feel like if I push myself too hard, then I just completely just ruin my mindset. Like, I can't wake up in the morning then, and I just feel sluggish, and it just takes me a lot longer. And I feel like if I just took the day to just relax and not kept pushing and pushing and pushing, I wouldn't get so exhausted. So I definitely need to get better at that, which I've done a lot this year. Number 12 is eat out less and cook more at home. I've definitely been doing that, especially in the last like 3 months. I definitely have not been eating out as much. I used to like eat out like once a week, and obviously that's expensive, but I feel like now I like been saving my money more and looking forward to like special restaurants every once in a while, and it's more fun. Like, more fun to look forward to like that one special date night a month. It's like our special day. Like, we find the best restaurant that we've been really looking at. It could be even more upscale because we've been saving money, so we can like splurge a little bit more. It's well worth the wait. Number 13 is try a new hobby. I definitely want to find something new to do. Like, I keep saying I want to try like crocheting and other stuff like that, but I definitely learned how to do friendship bracelets this summer, and it's been so much fun to just be able to pick up something and wear it. And I definitely want to find more hobbies like that I could just do on my own and be in my own mindset and just relax. Number 14 is spend time alone. I've been doing that a lot. My boyfriend got me a scooter, so I've been just taking myself places because I don't have a license. And at the time, sometimes I feel like, oh, I don't want to go somewhere alone. Like, I don't like being lonely. But also, it's good not having to wait for anybody and just going to where I need to go when I want to. It's just kind of a good feeling, and I've been liking it. Number 15 is travel more. I feel like doing like a big trip once a year and just planning for it and looking forward to something is just like the best feeling ever. So that's why I'm trying to plan a trip now and like save up for it and like watch videos about it. It just makes me so excited, and I'm so happy at the point where I can do that now, where I put money to the side every month towards like a nice trip, and to make memories and see places is just so exciting. I know not everyone has that advantage, but just like once in a while, just going even to a different state and walking around and just doing like free things in a different state is even so much fun. It's a day trip. I love day trips. Number 16 is you don't need to go out every weekend. I feel like if I don't have plans to do something, I feel like, oh, I wasted time. But at the same time, last weekend I was sick and I spent the whole weekend in, and I never felt so like recharged and just so much energy. And I'm like, maybe every once in a in a while, I don't need to spend the whole weekend out doing something. It's nice to just spend some time in and just do nothing. Number 17 is things get worse before they get better. I have definitely noticed that a lot. I feel like I was like, oh, everything just doesn't work out and I'm just used to disappointment and there's like no luck in this. Like I'm never gonna be at a good happy point. This last year, like I've noticed again, just things getting better or just kind of working out, and it kind of surprises me, but at the same time I'm like, whatever was meant to be was meant to be. Number 18 is spend more time with family. I'm actually planning on going to New York with my whole family in November, which I'm so excited. I feel like we don't do a lot of things as a whole family since getting older, which is kind of sad, but at the same time we are all, you know, starting relationships, and older sister moved out, so like we're all kind of like at different points, but like something like this I feel like was much needed. And eventually I will move out and not spend every day with my parents, so I need to make these memories now. Number 19 is try to get out of your comfort zone. I am someone who used to like ask my mom to like call and make for my appointments and like tell me what I should say before I go somewhere and blah blah blah. Now I've gotten a lot better and like more confident. I mean, I'm not at the point I want to be, but I've definitely gotten better, and I feel like I brought myself to appointments like this summer and by myself. I made the appointments by myself, filled out paperwork by myself, and which I was like terrified to do before. So I'm definitely trying to push myself more, and I know, you know, I'm an adult now, but it's scary, but I feel relieved after, because I know that next time I don't think I need to ask anybody for help. I think I could do it on my own, which is the best feeling ever. Number 20 is speak up for yourself. I definitely always ask people for opinions and to help me with something or in general, and I've gotten a lot better at doing it stuff on my own again and speaking up for myself, but it does get hard, and I kind of like have to like look at myself in the mirror and kind of practice, but I'm getting there and I'm still pushing myself. Number 21 is just post. Like YouTube, I get a little terrified of what people think of me, or I stare at a picture of myself too long and then I don't post it on Instagram because I'm like pinpointing myself and picking stuff out, and I'm like, nobody does that. Nobody is just staring at you going, oh yeah, she's right, she got big ears or forehead's too big and blah blah blah. And if they do, I block. Like, I need to stop doing that. Just post it. I like the way I look and it's just for me. It's just for me to do. I like it, so I'm gonna post it. Number 22 is drink more water. I always fill up my water bottle and then forget about it, and then at night I'm like, I did not drink enough water. I only drank 1 water bottle. I should be filling up my water bottle like 3 times. And like every once in a while I get out of the loop, I need to get back in it, because in my skin, I notice my skin starts to suffer and my digestion's not as good. So that is like the most important thing. And lastly, for 23, put something in your cart and close a tab. I keep wanting something. I'll see something on TikTok and I'm like, oh, I want it. Someone will show something, I want it. My sister will show she just bought something, I want it. So I look it up, look at the price and go, not worth it. Put it in the cart and close it. If it's not necessary, I don't need it. And that method's definitely helped me a lot. I've not been like shopping and spending crazy money on stuff that doesn't even, not really everyday or practical or a need. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Let me know what you've learned in this last year, or if your birthday's coming up, if you're also a Libra like me. If you want to keep up with me every day, follow all my socials, link down below. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Press that bell icon to be notified every time I post, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!